Yeah, RC for life. Welcome. I'm new to this YouTube channel stuff, but I've been in the RC world for a long time. Since Rockbuster and the Grasshopper, things like that. I come from that. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna give you a little backdrop about me and what I'm attempting to do here. Now, as we all know, the Shredder has been discontinued for a while, but I want y'all to take y'all Shredders off the shelf, and we're gonna do some major upgrades. And I have a real surprise for the Shredder. A lot of people been asking about this, so y'all need to stay tuned and follow my channel, RC for Life. And we'll be having merchandise, shirts, hats, everything soon. The channel is just jumping off, so I appreciate the likes, the subscribe, and hit the bell. So anytime I put something new out, y'all get it. Now let's get into it. As you can see, I'm putting together these high-speed snow chains. These chains have aluminum locks from every corner, and I've tested them out full speed. They will not pop off, they will not come off. And as I go through this video and y'all look at how I'm putting them together, you'll see that these chains are real high-speed chains for the Redcat Shredder. Now, I can make them for any car. Just let me know, get in my inbox, and I'll leave a link to where you can get these chains right now on eBay. But if you want to send me I'll just go to the eBay for now. I'm gonna try to find out a cheaper way to get these chains to you, because right now I have to make my money back, so I try to do the most reasonable price for the amount that it costs to make them. Okay, so let's get into it. As you see, I'm just hooking the chains and lining them up, making sure everything's even. That's a big key to this. You got to make sure all the links are hooked on in the same direction, so when you lay it on your tires, they're even. Okay, but on that note, I'm gonna have a video at the end of this video showing you the performance of these high-speed snow chains. So you're gonna want to stay tuned for the whole video so you can see these things in action. You know, and the only thing you need for this build is some vice grips, as you see I have in my hand, some gloves, you know, because you don't want to get your hands pinched or anything like that. Well, still to paint you through the gloves or whatever. I just wear gloves for protection. Okay, and there's a couple of links I'm gonna leave in the bottom, so if you want to make these yourself, you'll be able to buy all of the parts. I'll have the links in the description below. And these tires really look nice on your car. When you put it on the Shredder looks really nice with these chains. And these go over the stock tires that come with your Shredder, so shouldn't have no problem. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I believe there are 7 links across, and there is 24 side-by-side chains. Now let me see to make sure, count these out, let me real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24, like I said, and across is 7. So that's your measurements. And then there's a couple other things you have to purchase. Like I said, it'll be in the links below, like the clamps, the aluminum clamps. And you want to use steel zip ties. You don't want to use plastic, because plastic will pop under the pressure of 6S. 4S, you probably can get away with the plastic, but you're better off using aluminum. If you buy it from me, it comes with aluminum zip ties. So maybe it might be a little easier for you to just order it instead of wasting all the time. It takes a little bit of time, but not that much time to make these chains. As you see, once you get on a roll, it's nothing. Now, I love all of the RC channels that are out now. I look and I'm a fan, and I've learned a lot of things from other RC channels, and I'm looking to join a community and bring new things to the community, new inventions for RC cars, and definitely discontinue parts I will be manufacturing. So any car with a discontinued part, eventually I'll get to it. And right now we're just going to focus on the Redcat Stretta because there's some blinks left out. I've seen all the modifications, all the upgrades everybody did, and very impressive. But you're dealing with a different type of animal when it comes to me. So I'm going to show and prove pretty much. So RC for life, aka radio control for life. Like I said, I have merchandise soon, some hoodies, some hats, and y'all need to stay tuned. And also, in the future, I'm right now looking for property for an off-road track. Well, it will be seasonal. You could come race in the snow, you could race in ice, you could race in dirt, you could race in mud, so it's seasonal. So I'll be out there all the time, and I have a lot of content for y'all coming. And also, but we'll have a couple prizes, for our races and our membership. So I'll let you know that later. That's down the line. But right now we're going to focus on the Stretta. As you see, I got the chains on the tires. Everything is looking good. You just got to make sure everything's even. All the measurements look right. And you see there's enough space in the wheelbase so it doesn't hit the Stretta arms or anything like that at high speeds. And it also stops the tires from ballooning too. I noticed that. And yeah, you get some performance. Like the performance with these snow tires is like the snow ain't even out there, man. I'm telling you. These snow chains is what it is. As you see, I have the aluminum lock, so that's not coming off. And you can also lock it. It has a lock that you can turn on it, and it locks it in place and it won't come loose. And that's good grade aluminum. I haven't tested the pound pressure, but maybe we'll get into that later. We'll snap a couple. But it's gonna stay. It's not going anywhere. It's not. Look how beautiful that looks. It's like a piece of art. I like it. Okay, so we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna show you how we put the clamps on. Like I said, I'll leave a link down below so you can get all the material you need if you want to do this yourself at home. This is a different type that I'm gonna do. That one's a little more expensive, so we ain't gonna get into that now. But if you want that version, I'll have that available too soon. But this was the most cost-worthy, approach to making these, because I want everybody to be able to afford them, and that's a big thing. So, and I'm also gonna work on the price. Also, I'm trying to find different outlets to get the material cheaper. Yeah, like I said, I had the Avanti 4-wheel drive titanium 110 scale car. I had the Ninja. And most of the cars I had in the early stages, Team Associate, Tamiya, all of those Novak speed controls. That's where I come from. That type. So when I got back into the hobby, them flashes is bright. That's letting me know. Got to speed this up a little bit, but. Yeah, like I said, I used to enjoy this sport very, very, very much. And then I stopped for a long time. Man, I'm thinking like 10 years plus. Now I'm back. And what I noticed is the game changed a little bit. As far as the speed controls, the batteries are dangerous. Kind of got a little shook when I seen the batteries that they were using. And I bought all type of safety measures, the aluminum battery, fireproof things, and the bags and everything, to make sure it's safe, fire extinguisher in case anything happened. Because I do a lot of running my cars in the house. I have a track inside. Well, it's not a track. It's actually like a running treadmill for radio control cars. So we'll check that out. I'll give you a little briefing of that in the next segment. I'll be right back real quick with the next episode. Once I get rolling like bowling. So let's go. We're just gonna Look at the rest of this video. Y'all can see how I'm tightening aluminum straps. Those things will not come out at all, so you're safe. Nothing to pop you in the face, but I always say don't stand behind the vehicle when you got chains on it. You never know, things happen. Right here, I'm going to show you how you have to put these on your shredder, because there's a certain way you have to do this. You can't lock it up before you put it on. You must put it on first, and you line all your chains up, make sure they all even, everything's in the place where it needs to be. And from there, you're going to grab your aluminum strap. Well, zip tie, your aluminum zip tie. I think it's steel. I think this is a steel zip tie. I'm not sure, but see if aluminum or steel, both strong. Okay, so you see I'm threading it through, making sure I catch every link that I'm threading through. And they have to all face the same direction, the same way when you put them on. You see I'm flipping them around. And actually, I left one the wrong way, but we're going to just rock with it for right now. Or maybe I'll be able to fix it later, but see, I'm putting the screw on now. Put the nut on. Grab me a wrench. Tighten it up. Get it real tight, as you're supposed to, not too much. You don't want to snap it. I like using a wrench so I can feel the pressure I'm applying, you know. All right, once you get that snug on there, you can proceed to line your zip tie and pull it tighter and tighter and tighter until it is hugging the whole tire. And you want to keep it centered. You want to keep these chains and that zip tie centered to the nut as close as you can get it. So you have to get your finger in there, move things around, you know, make sure everything's falling even. And at the end, the results will be perfect. Look how that looks. That looks amazing. And you can do different color schemes with the zip ties. If that's something that you want, you can write me a letter. I mean, not a letter, you can leave me a text. Okay, here we go. I got the shredder outside, and we're gonna test these tires. It's handling it very well. It's actually gripping the snow very well. It's not skidding through the snow. And it's like the pickup is there. There's no slipping. As you can see, I'm running on 4S right now. Stop. I'll do an upgrade later. We'll bump it to 6 and then we'll bump it to 12. That's another story. Y'all like, what? 12? Why would you put 12 on the shredder? You'll find out very soon. So if you want to stay tuned, like I said, I got upgrades that nobody has for their shredder. It handles so good in the snow, like, and I can imagine if I put it up to 6S, it would handle like if there's no snow outside.